Coming up this week, we're out in the Peak District showing you a brand new location. In this mini featurette episode, we're showcasing the historic site of Magpie Mine, situated not too far from Bakewell. We'll be checking out what's left of this incredible mine, and we're even joined by a mystery special guest. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Hayley.
And today we've come out to a very cold and windy Peak District to a cheeky little spot called Magpie Mine.
So if you come into Magpie Mine, there is a bit of parking just at the bottom where the stile is, but if you do find that you're stuck for a parking space, there are villages surrounding, such as Flag, Ashford in the Water, and I do believe there's some parking at Sheldon.
Yep, that's snow on the ground. It's that cold. Are you a bit cold, missus?
Yeah, freezing. Welcome to Magpie Mine, everybody.
So Magpie Mine is located in a place called Sheldon, and it's not too far down the road from Bakewell. It's also very close to a place called Ashford in the Water. There are also several campsites sort of dotted around the area, so if you are in the area and you stay in, you can't miss coming to Magpie Mine.
So the cool thing about Magpie Mine is that it's completely free of charge to get into. There's no one man in it, so you can just turn up whenever you want. So if you're just camping down the road, just walk in.
We think it's a really unique bit of history here in the Peak District, and it's not one to be missed. So there aren't actually any facilities here on site at Magpie Mine, so that is something to be aware of if you are coming out. So there aren't any sort of toilets that we're aware of, and I don't think there's any cafes for sort of snacks and refreshments, so bring your own stuff.
Yeah, and they do open days on Heritage Days,
yeah.
But you do have to book that in advance, and you can get a little tour around the buildings.
So we're going to give you a cheeky little mini tour of some of the remaining mine buildings. Let's go check them out. Magpie Mine is one of the top industrial heritage sites in Derbyshire, and is probably one of the best surviving examples of a 19th century lead mine anywhere in the country. The mine feels like an open-air museum, and history is literally laying around all over the site, just waiting to be discovered. Each individual building and piece of equipment are all timelessly sat in place, each with their own story that helps make up the overall character of the site. The main and largest building on the site is known as the Cornish engine house, and that dates back as far as 1869. With many of the buildings now in ruin, the site is listed as a scheduled monument, and a lot of work has gone into preserving the history of Magpie Mine, including renovation grants from the National Lottery back in 2016.
So the main Magpie Shaft is a 500-foot drop down to water level, but you might be wondering, is it safe to come here? Yes, completely. They've completely capped off all the shafts, so there's no access to down the mines. So with that in mind, they do an online school pack for school teachers, so if you're thinking of coming here with your classes or whatever, that might be something to consider.
So if you're part of any sort of Facebook or Instagram groups on the Peak District, you'll see Magpie Mine come up a lot. I used to love coming out here for a cheeky sunset and just for some landscape photography. I will say, however, word of warning, there are cows on site. There aren't any here today, but I was once stalked by cows on this location. They got at least 1 metre away from me before some kind people let me know that they were sneaking up on me. So if you are going to come here, be aware of that. I believe they are quite regular here in the fields. You can bring your dogs here as well, but just make sure that you keep them on a short lead. Who's this? It's Thom Topics! Guys, it's Thom Topics.
Hello.
So, Thom Topics is another YouTuber based out here in the Peak District. Tell him all about your channel.
My channel is still very much small and growing, but it's focusing on the best of Buxton and the Peak District just beyond the borders. So there's a bit of a mix of stuff going on, but right now I'm really focusing on the promotion of what's great about Buxton, what things to see and do, what's really cool, and it's just easy because it's on the doorstep. You do like a lot of promotional stuff, don't you, that we've seen recently in and around Buxton, and just sort of promoting local businesses. And yeah, I think particularly at the moment it's, I mean, not that my channel has grown enough to even say this, but it's kind of going into Thom Topics like 2.0. So I've changed up a lot of my gear, having a different look about the way I'm doing videos, not just focusing on walking, but like you said, you know, doing a bit of business, a bit of local tourist attraction, not just outdoorsy stuff, but a whole mix, and just going to see how it all performs, see what actually people like watching.
So a nice range of stuff, and some more videos for you guys to add to your arsenal and your watch list on YouTube. So I'll leave links in the description to Thom Topics' channel if you want to check it out.
The wind down here. It's so cold. That wind is pretty chilly today.
It is kind of freezing. I was just going to say, I've actually got some really old drone footage of this place. I actually featured in our top 10 Peak District destinations video. Much nicer weather, no wind at all. So I'll stick that in right now.
What do you think of my wide lens?
It's incredibly wide. It's fat with a pH, and much fatter than ours. So yeah, if you want to swap, that'd be nice.
We spent the rest of the morning exploring Magpie Mine and hanging out with Thom Topics. We compared filming gear and chatted about possible future collaboration videos until the weather started to take a turn for the worse. The clouds rolled in and the sky got dark and raindrops started appearing on our lenses. We took that as a sign to leave Magpie Mine behind and retreat back to the warmth of our cars.
Right, we did not make it. The rain very much came in quite quickly.
Typical Peak District weather.
Classic Peak District weather. But Mr. Thom Topics has recommended a nice little cafe just down the road in Monash, which is where we stayed for a halfway point when we did our Peak District hiking challenge from Matlock to Castleton. So we're going to go there, get a bit warm.
Yeah, nice hot drink.
Hot drink, bit of coffee, see what happens. We escaped the rain in various cafes and pubs and hung out with Thom Topics for the rest of the day. So guys, you can see that the weather sort of caught up with us a little bit. We knew going out to Magpie Mine that we only had sort of like a filming window of like 1 to 2 hours before the rain was going to hit anyway, but we wanted to get out there, make a video for you guys anyway, because we think Magpie Mine is a pretty unique location, and hopefully we've inspired you to get out there and explore it for yourself.
Not only is it a unique location, it was very quiet. Obviously on the day that we turned up it was really quiet. Yep. And whenever you've been by yourself it's been super quiet, so if you're looking for somewhere that's out of the way in the Peak District and something to see, we definitely recommend Magpie Mine. Yeah,
it's a little bit less touristy, and there's a lot of history on the site as well. There's a whole other story to the whole place, which you can find on the information boards on site as well. Way more information than we managed to fit into this little mini featurette episode. So make sure you do go out there and check it out. Speaking of checking out, make sure you check out Thom Topics' channel as well. Thank you, Harrison, for joining us on our video. We've got plans in the works for full size, full length collab videos, hopefully with Thom Topics as well. So let us know down below in the comments if you are looking forward to future collaborations on the channel. Yeah,
we've got a full weekend sort of in the works for that, so we'll be very excited. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up.
And you know what I'm going to say, if you like the look of our faces and you want to see more videos just like this from the Peak District, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. That way it's going to guarantee that you get to see us in the next one. So hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.